Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I was debating on whether or not to do a video on this, but I do have a lot of time. Like the first panel for The Walking Dead World Beyond has been for another 3.5 hours, at least at the time of recording this. And yes, I've been getting a lot of people messaging me saying, have you seen the new teaser? Have you seen the new teaser? And yes, I have seen the new teaser. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a video on this just because the trailer is coming out later. So I was like, well, we might as well wait until then. But there is some exciting things here. There is going to be some stuff in this 30-second teaser here that's going to be in the trailer. So that's definitely really exciting, and I really can't wait to see what's actually going to come of that. But I guess I should let you know that there's a lot of stuff going on today. If you are a member, and that's the thing, I do recommend if you want to join the channel, we will be doing 2 live streams today. We're going to be doing a live stream for everybody, so it's going to be like, I don't know, half an hour or something like that. I'll announce when I'm going to go live on Twitter and stuff. It'll be within a few hours, definitely before World Beyond. We'll do that for a bit, and then I'm going to go into a members live stream. We're going to talk there, just more exclusively there. I'm also going to be doing another members live stream later on in the evening, and we're going to talk about everything that happened. I'm going to react to the trailer, all of your questions and stuff I'm going to answer. And so, yeah, if you're interested in joining the channel and supporting the channel, I really do appreciate it. And I also do want to mention that to be able to do this, to be able to actually talk about The Walking Dead in the way that I can is absolutely amazing. I don't take it for granted at all. It is such to be able to talk about it with you guys, to be so excited for a day like this, to actually see the final season trailer, like it's such an incredible thing, and it's definitely one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my life. And I'll always like, I'm so grateful for it, and I can't believe that I can actually do this, and I can talk about The Walking Dead and stuff with you guys. Like, this is such an amazing thing to be able to do. I love The Walking Dead so much. I like this show. Honestly, this has been my favorite show since the beginning. Literally since the beginning, I started watching on TV around season 2 or 3, and like, this has been my favorite show. I've been obsessed with this every single year. It has literally just taken over my life since 2012, 2013, when I first started watching it. It's been a long time. It's been a long journey. There's been a lot of ups and downs. There was a period where I didn't care too much for it, in like season 8, 7, 8, around there, but there's been ups and downs, but I still love this show so much. I love the characters and all that. I love the fan base. It is such a fun thing to be able to, I don't want to make it all sappy and stuff like that, but I just wanted to say I really do appreciate doing this. I don't take it for granted, and just thank you guys so much for all the years of support and stuff. So anyways, let's talk about this trailer here. I mean, there is a lot here to get into. We have this shot. This is the first shot. This is of Alexandria, and this is the church that Gabriel was in. This looks like it's Magna sitting there. This could be one of the opening shots of the episode, by the way, because I mean, we know that they're going to be in Alexandria in the beginning and then they leave. So this could be what that is. But yeah, they're in Alexandria. It's burnt down. I imagine that the trailer might open up with something like this. That's kind of my prediction as of now. There's a lot of good thumbnail shots here, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use yet. But yeah, this is really cool. We go to the next shot here. This is just a weird angled shot of the subway tunnel, I believe, because it looks like it says something there. Nothing really too much to read into here. We've gotten a lot of other teasers and stuff like that of them in the subway tunnel. We got this shot here of the hilltop burnt. Now, the visual of this I absolutely love. I can't believe that this is actually what happened. Like, seeing all the destruction here, cool. Like, that actually looks really amazing. A lot of stuff is burnt down. There is a lot of damage, but seeing the Barrington house burnt like that is new. I can't even believe it looks like that. Like, that is insane. They're going to have to somehow repair all of that, and that's going to take a lot of work. Like, to rebuild the hilltop is going to take a lot of work, and I think that's the thing. We know that Carol, Lydia, and a bunch of other characters are going to be going here. I don't know how they're going to plan to rebuild. And I mean, I can't believe we're going into the final season already. Like, it's just around the corner, literally less than a month away now. It's July 24th, right? It's coming August 22nd. Actually, we get to see it a week early. So in like 3 weeks, not even. So yeah, I mean, just to see how they're planning to rebuild the hilltop, the Commonwealth is just going to, like, they're going to be so appealing, like, to actually have the Commonwealth show up with all of the supplies to be like, like, we would like control of the hilltop, basically, to like implement our troops around. And this way you join the Commonwealth, you kind of give up some of your power in that sense as your own community, but you join our massive amount of communities, and you also get all the supplies, and you get a lot of what we get in the Commonwealth. And so the hilltop, I mean, they're likely going to be forced to do that. And I wonder if they're going to be like, well, that sounds a lot like what the Saviors wanted, But, you know, I think there might be some questions like that. But the Commonwealth, like, ultimately, they are a good place. It's just the leadership is not good. And so that's, you know, that's kind of the thing that they get into here with the next arc. But, man, the visuals here of the hilltop burnt like this, I mean, it's just sad. Honestly, it's just extremely sad to see this. You go to the next shot here. This one, man, the shots here, like, visually look insane. I apologize for the quality here. If you actually watch the teaser, the quality looks a lot better. But Daryl, I don't even know where the hell, like, what is he looking at? I can't see. Maybe that's just me, but I can't see what the hell he's looking at. But the visual here, oh man, I love this. The night sky, everything is just black, and Daryl is just looking at everything. Like, that's, I just absolutely love that. And I wonder if at this point here, he's just kind of looking around for, it's going to be like Connie or Leah related, I believe. Like, either he found out some proof that Leah's around and that she is alive. And so he's like thinking about, like, Jesus, like I wonder where she is. He's just kind of, you know, he's thinking to himself, or Connie, he's wondering where she is, right? You go to the next shot here and you see Judith with other kids inside Alexandria. And I mean, yeah, I can't wait to see more of what their story is going to be in this season. I mean, we know Judith is going to meet Herschel, and I think it should be really cool. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what it's going to bring. We have some shots here of Magna, Kelly, and Rosita. This is them leaving Alexandria. They're out, and I guess they're going to that military base. This shot here of Jerry, Aaron, Carol, and Lydia. They're inside the hilltop, obviously, you can tell. It seems like there's going to be a walker attack, so I think it could happen in episode 2, potentially, or in episode 3. It seems like around that point is when they go to the hilltop, and it makes sense because Carol's not really with Daryl and all of them when they go to the subway tunnel and deal with the Reapers. They're at the hilltop. So I'm assuming that was their plan, to go there and see what they can scavenge, see if they can repair it, make sure no one else goes there to try to take this place, right? Because then they got to deal with that, which would really suck. We have this shot here of Daryl, which, I mean, either his face is extremely dirty from maybe eating like Alphagetti or something like that, or that's walker guts. And I'm assuming it's going to be walker guts. I mean, it could be the other thing, but I don't know. Somehow he got out of the situation he was in. I mean, with his back, no, that's not a flashback. I'm not entirely sure what this scene's about. Honestly, I feel like this is Leah related. I know that Leah is going to be a character in the final season. I know she's returning. I just know it. I mean, Angela Kang might talk about it later today, but I know that Leah will be here in the final season. And I think that this could be related to that. Now, this shot of Eugene is actually related to some of those leaked photos that came out of Eugene. And there's a few other characters I have no idea who they are. Maybe they'll announce their casting today. But we have Eugene outside and they're killing a bunch of walkers. They're doing some type of cleanup. Like, Mercer is around. There's like Mercer and the Commonwealth are around. There is that shot of Eugene where he's like thrown on the ground. If you remember in one of those teasers, the Commonwealth like arrest him. So maybe that, you know, after that happens, and he is wearing his old clothes. So maybe that happens in episode 2 or something. And then here, this is episode 3 or 4, and he's being forced to do something. And so I think that could actually make a lot of sense. So yeah, this is some type of punishment, walker cleanup or whatever. And they're being watched by the Commonwealth. They're making sure that they're actually doing their job right. We have this shot here. I believe this is actually at the hilltop. I can't tell sometimes, but I believe this is the hilltop. Could be Alexandria, but I think it's the hilltop because I believe that there's going to be a walker attack. When you see this, Aaron kills a bunch of walkers. It looks like there's a bunch of walkers that they got to deal with. Either that or it's like old residents, right, that died because of the Whisperer War. Or there's just a bunch of Whisperers, right? It's going to be littered with walkers everywhere. So they got to go in there and like clean everything up. And it'll suck to have to kill all these people that like you knew. Actually, I don't know if you can see, I don't know what still I used here, but way on the left here, I believe that's a Whisperer. Some of them are actually Whisperers that are just dead. So it's a little weird to actually see a Whisperer with a walker mask on, but they're also a walker themselves. I mean, man, if anyone came across them, they're going to be like, what the hell is this? Like, what happened here? There's this cool shot here of Mercer, and this is the shot. Like, I love this armor. This shot, I was already sold on the armor because of a previous shot. This right here, the way it glows in the lighting here, man, it does not look ridiculous. It looks fresh as hell. Like, I love this armor. That definitely, like, it doesn't look ridiculous at all. And like, maybe it's him. Maybe he doesn't make it look ridiculous. But no, the way the armor is structured, the padding on it and everything, like, there's no way a walker is going to bite him at all. If he can get really close to a walker. He's got to worry about his face and stuff mostly. But, you know, if he has weapons and, like, he also has that helmet thing, mask thing he can put on as well. Like, he for sure is going to be fine. Like, and then we go to this shot here, and then we see Gabriel fighting some creepy ass, I guess this is a Reaper. I think this, I mean, first of all, he reminds me of Jeff the Killer. I don't know if you guys remember that whole thing. What was that called? It was like, starts with an S, I think. There was a whole thing with like horror stories, horror mini stories and stuff, like way, way back in the day. That's what this kind of reminds me of, is Jeff the Killer. So apparently he's now in The Walking Dead. Yeah, the Reaper group, I think, they're actually going to be pretty vicious and terrifying. And I guess that's literally why they're called Reapers, because they kind of look like Reapers. So I guess that makes sense. We have this shot here of Ezekiel. He's most likely at the Commonwealth here. This shot of Connie, which is really cool. This is like our first shot really of Connie in the final season. She's wearing her same outfit, so obviously this is probably, I mean, it makes sense. She's not all dirty though. If you remember the last time we saw her, she was like covered in mud, like completely covered in mud. So I'm not sure what happened here. If the rain just like took that off, maybe she showered. Maybe this is a flashback showing what happened afterwards, or things that she dealt with. That's also possible. Like I have a feeling that that's something that we could get. Look at literally a Connie flashback showing what happened to her and how she escaped and how she finds the group. I'd prefer not to get that, because I don't like getting scenes like that or episodes like that, just flashbacks explaining things. Like, we kind of already get it, you know what I mean? Just get to the point. We have this shot of Negan, and I have a feeling this is going to look misleading. And by the way, like, based off of this teaser, I can cross off a lot of things off my bingo card that I made yesterday, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we see Negan here. He's running up to someone. It's probably a walker. I don't know. Like, they make it look like it's like Maggie, like he's coming at someone here with his gun, but like it's obviously going to be like a walker or some person that is doing something stupid to hurt other people. He is by himself here though, so that is interesting. The fact that Negan is by himself, why is he by himself? I'm really fascinated to know what he does, because a lot of people say if you love Negan, you're going to love him. If you hate him, you're going to hate him. So I'm really curious as to what's actually going on here, because there's walkers outside the train cars here. We get more shots here of just a bunch of stuff going on, but yeah, then we just have Maggie at the end holding her gun at someone on the ground. Is it Negan? Maybe? I don't know. I have a feeling this is a little misleading. I don't think Negan's going to be here. I think it could be like a Reaper on the ground, or it could be like just another person that like she's trying to question. This is definitely going to be a darker Maggie, so I'm excited to see what that means and what that's actually going to bring. But yeah, I mean, this is a really cool teaser. Obviously, this is only 30 seconds, literally only 30 seconds. The actual teaser is coming out later on, or not teaser, trailer. The official Comic-Con trailer is coming out later on today. So make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all my Walking Dead content. There's going to be a lot coming out today. There's going to be live streams and everything later on. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Post all your thoughts down below. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.